Hi, my name is Michael, and you can call me mbldesigns. And today I am going to do my analysis video for the new Star Wars: The Force Awakens Lego sets. And right now, D23, which is a Disney Expo, they have actually released what I think is all of the Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens Lego sets, so I'm going to talk about them. So yeah, that's basically it, so let's get to it. And first out we have one of the biggest sets, which are 75105 Millennium Falcon, and in my opinion I really like this, but at the same time, if you got the one from, I think it was 2011 or 2012, it's almost the same thing, because all of the panels and stuff like that, they mostly added more detail on the outside, so based on what we can see, but I really hope that the inside is not exactly the same, because that would be kind of disappointing in my opinion. But you can see that there is some changes. For example, we have the circular pieces on the front, we have the firing missiles, which are pretty new. And interesting enough, we actually see two of the newer characters in the cockpit. Usually we have Harrison Ford's character Han Solo and Chewbacca, but this time we have the two new characters. So, and we do get some other side characters, but I will go over them in the other photo Lego released. And here we get a better look at the different minifigures. So to start out from the far left, we have old Han Solo, which in my opinion looks really nice. We get a new torso printing, leg printing, face printing, which I really like, and the gray hair. So that's really awesome in my opinion. And yeah, just that moment in the most recent trailer, that's just amazing. So, but then we have Chewbacca, which is basically the same version we've got the past year, but this time they have actually changed his crossbow to the stud firing, so that's kind of cool. So that's the first figure that has that new piece, so I actually like it because it looks a bit more like the one he actually have in the movies, preferred to the one Lego have given him. Then we have Rey, which is one of the newer character, and she looks really great, and there have been some leaked pictures of her minifigure where they actually show her hairpiece. So she has like, her hair is set up in a way that she has like three buns on the back side that you can't really see right now. You can see the top of one, but yeah, that's basically it. Then you actually get a silver colored gun for her, which is first based on what I know. And then we have Finn, which is actually a really cool minifigure. We get a new hairpiece, which, in my opinion, I waited a long time for a hairpiece like that. We saw something similar on Cyborg, but of course he's a cyborg, so he only got that on one half of his headpiece. But now you actually have one whole hairpiece with that, so that's really good. And really great that we get more different skin colors and stuff like that, because that is something Lego is can't talk, lacking at, so that's really great. And the same goes with the two other characters, but in between the other two characters we have BB-8, which is really cool how they actually did him. So he's probably not posable in any way, but nonetheless he looks really cool. Then we have these two other like club members. So don't really know what they're all about, but they look really, really cool in my opinion, and kind of reminds me of people who would hang out with Jabba the Hutt, so maybe something similar like that, but we will have to wait to see the movie to find out. But let's have a look at the other sets. And here we have the set 75102, which is Poe's X-Wing Fighter, which when the first leaked pictures came out of this, I was really curious, why is this set black and orange? Because all of the X-Wings we have seen are actually white and blue, so I thought that was kind of weird at the beginning, but I actually found, thanks to people on YouTube, I actually found some leaked pictures when the movie was shooting a couple of, almost last year, which there was, or Poe's X-Wing Starfighter is actually black and orange, so I really like the fact that this is official, that this isn't something just Lego did on their own, so really like that. But yeah, that is basically all you can say about this box art, so I will go over the set in the other picture. And I forgot to say, this is probably my favorite set of all of the new Force Awakens sets, and there is a lot of reasons why. Because first of all, I love the new cockpit piece, because for the last, ever since Lego started with the Star Wars theme, we always got into the same mold for the cockpit, and that cockpit is very inaccurate until we got the UCS version. But with that version, the cockpit is very big, so now they have basically taking that same thing and just scaled it down, so I really, really love how that looks. And also the colors, I wasn't that big a fan of the one from the actual movie, the leaked pictures, but the Lego set really brings out all of the cool colors that this apparently has, so really love that. But the difference between this version and the one from the original trilogy is that the turbines, there were 4 of them in the original one, but in this version there is 2 on either side, and each wing has a half of that, so really like how they come together when it's in landing mode. But except for that, we get Poe Dameron and 2 other characters, one just for a generic X-Wing pilot, and another character which I couldn't really pronounce the name of, but yeah, you can just look it up on the box if you really want to know. But yeah, I'm really excited about the set, but except for the actual X-Wing, we get some side things. We get the, like, cart, which you can put minifigures on and drive away with. We get the stairs up to the actual X-Wing, which, in my opinion, I really like, because we usually don't get that, so I'm really happy that we're getting that now. And of course we're getting BB-8 in another set, so, and based on what I know, you can actually put him in the, like, R2 unit spot, but for this set it's the BB-8 spot of the ship. But except for all that, we get some stud firing missiles right below the cockpit piece, and some spring-loaded shooters as well on each of the wings. So yeah, that's basically it for this set, so really excited about this one. But let's take a look at the other sets. And here we have the set 75101, which in my opinion is my second favorite Lego set, and I really like this new interpretation of the TIE Fighter. Really like the coloring and all of that, so I'm really excited about this set. But to just go down some new pieces that we get, or not new, but in new colors actually. The two cockpit pieces we got in earlier Star Wars Rebel sets are now actually in black and transparent red, which I think is really interesting. Even though I would have liked more of a transparent one instead of a transparent red, it's kind of understandable because the cockpit actually have that red detail on the side. So really excited about this set, and I'm really happy because I actually missed out on the previous X-Wing, so it will be really nice to actually get this one. So yeah, let's take a look at the other picture and have a look at the minifigures. And here you can see a bit more clearly what I was talking about. The top piece is now in black instead of the light bluish gray color, and the actual front piece is now in transparent red instead of transparent black. So that's really interesting that they used that. That wasn't anything I would have thought of. So really love this set, and one of the greatest thing is we actually get some first order minifigures. Get 2 TIE fighters and then just the 2 kind of generic officers, yeah, kind of. So I really like this set, and yeah, it's really cool in my opinion, and that is basically all I have to say about it. Except for, yeah, just coloring of the whole thing have changed from the original trilogy. Instead of just being uh, black and dark gray, we now have light gray, red, black. So it's really nice to see a bit of change to this set. So really excited. Let's have a look at some of the other sets. And here we have the set 75103, First Order Transporter, which I really love because this is one of those sets you can just buy mold bolts to build your First Order army, and that's really important with the fact that we haven't got any sets with the new stormtroopers. And in this set you actually get 2 of them, which I really like, and you also get 2 of the flame troopers, which are really cool with the new helmet and stuff. So really excited for that. You get the 2 rebel minifigures. They are nothing too specific, just generic rebel characters, 1 female and 1 male. Then probably one of my favorite minifigures out of the whole theme, Captain Phasma. Holy crap, that minifigure looks good. With the cape and just the gunmetal color. And if you don't know, this minifigure actually leaked earlier, so if you were lucky you could actually find this figure on like eBay or different selling sites. So for those people who actually have this minifigure, I remember that Solbrook Studios did a review of her minifigure, and it looks so awesome, and I really love the fact that Lego actually made the red detailing around, because I wasn't that sure if Lego was going to do that right or not. So really happy about that. The set looks really interesting. I don't really know what to base it off because we haven't really seen anything like this. This could actually be from the first trailer, the thing that all of the stormtroopers get out of. That could actually be something, but yeah, that is basically all we know about this set. So let's have a look at the other picture and see if there's anything else. So here's the other picture, and here you can see the transporter in a bit more detail. and all of the figures down below. But one thing I'm really curious is Lego haven't stated if this is all of the Force Awakens Lego sets, because I want to one thing that I think they would really get their money back on, which is a battle pack with the new stormtroopers, because I want as many as possible of that figure, because they look so awesome in all of the trailers. The suit looks awesome, and even better, the minifigure looks awesome. So I would totally buy a lot of those like battle packs, but except just to focus on this set, as I said before, all of the minifigures are great. Now you get a better look at all of them. Love the new helmet for all of the flame troopers. And once again, I just love the Captain Phasma minifigure. And yeah, I can't wait to get to know all of the stories about this movie. This is the most anticipated movie for me, so I'm really, really excited. And the fun thing is that all of these sets are coming out in September, which is, yeah, quite a lot earlier than the actual movie release. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, the set is, there isn't really much to say because we don't really know what the things are, but to just state out some things, we get 2 stud firing missiles, 2 spring-loaded shooters, and yeah, and the front door can open, I guess. Yeah, I can't really say that much with the fact that I don't really know what the different things are. I don't know what the box thing on the top is for. Um, so yeah, I can't really say that much, except for it really looks cool with the all of the side detail on the side, and yeah, all of that. And something a lot of people just care about is the fact that the minifigures looks great. So yeah, that is all I have to say about this set. Let's have a look at the other sets. And here we have set 75099. And in this set we get the speeder bike that we saw in the first trailer of the movie. And I really like this set, even though the speeder is overscale. Nonetheless, it looks really cool. But then we get another version of Rey, but now with her hoodie and goggles, so that's cool. And we also get an Uncar's Fug, so don't really know what that is all about, but yeah, it's a really interesting set. We get some accessories on the side of the speeder, and yeah, that is basically all you can say about the actual box. So let's have a look at the actual set picture. And yeah, this set looks really cool. And yeah, just to state off some things, you can see the 2 minifigures, and as I said in when I was talking about the Millennium Falcon, she has like these 3 buns on the backside of her hairpiece, and you can see them a bit better in this picture, but not fully. And I didn't really want to use one of the leaked pictures, so with the fact I could use them now when Lego actually has official pictures out, but at the same time I didn't want to have the risk of getting copyright strike. So except for all of that, the other minifigure, the Fug, actually looks really cool. It has like some type of jacket, which looks cool. Have a golden crowbar, so that's cool. And we do get some stud firing missiles at the bottom of the actual speeder in front, and of course we get a lot of extra studs for that reason, so that's really nice. We get a crate which we don't really know what it includes. It could just be empty, it could be for storing the studs, I don't know, so we will have to wait and see when the set comes out. So this is basically all. Yeah, you can take her staff and attach it to the actual speeder, just like in the movie. So really like that. So yeah, let's have a look at the other sets. And here we have 75100 or 00. First order snow speeder, which is a really interesting set because we haven't really seen any scenes taking place in a snowy kind of planet. And if I would guess, this would be on Hoth, because based on what I know, that is the only snow planet I know of, or at least. So yeah, in this set we of course get the actual snow speeder, which is kind of cool. Not the greatest build, but cool nonetheless. And then we get two normal snow troopers, or first order snow troopers. Then we get more of the captain or sergeant with the fabric piece on the shoulder. So really like that. Like the new helmet. If I'm not correct, that is the same helmet as the fire troopers, but with some other details. So yeah, that's basically the box art. Let's have a look at the actual set picture. So yeah, here's the actual set. So one of the things we can start off with saying is that this set includes not one but actually two of the six firing stud launcher. The thing that you do is you twist in the end and all of them just go everywhere. So you get two of them, one on each side. Then you also get one stud firing missile at the front, which is on the actual gun. So yeah, once again on this one, we don't really have any clue in what scenes this can be in. We don't really know what else it can do. But one thing I just noticed right now, if you look directly under it, just to the side of the firing stud launcher, we can see something right under it, which I think is a wheel actually, to make it go a lot easier. So that's something really cool, I guess. Except for the actual speeder, we get 3 crates, which includes the studs that you shoot, because we saw that in the box art. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this set. There isn't really much else to say, with the fact that I don't really know in what concept this will be used, so I can't really say anything else, except for it looks interesting, the minifigures looks great, and it looks like it has a lot of play value. So yeah, let's have a look at some of the other sets. And lastly, we have set 75104, Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle, which is an interesting ship. Haven't really seen anything like it in Star Wars, based on what I know, and I usually base all my facts from most video games and the movies and TV shows. I don't really read a lot of the books and stuff, so I really haven't seen anything like this. One of the reasons why I'm probably going to pick this set up is probably for the minifigures, and yeah, I will zoom in and explain why. So here you can get a better look at the different minifigures, and the main 3 reasons why, or the 3 minifigures I'm most interested in, is Kylo Ren, which is like the new villain of the movie, and based on all of the things J.J. Abrams said in the Entertainment Weekly magazine about that character, it sounds really interesting, so I'm really excited to get that minifigure. Then we'll have General Hux, which is another character that is kind of interesting. We don't really know that much about him, but he just looks interesting. Then the First Order Stormtrooper officer. I just want a lot of those minifigures. It just looks amazing. But I'm probably not going to pick this up immediately. I'm going to try to wait for some type of sale or something. But one thing I'm kind of missing, which is kind of odd in my opinion, and the reason why I don't think this is all of the Force Awakens sets, that the reason why is Andy Serkis is playing a villain in the new movie called Supreme Leader Snoke, something like that, and he is not in any of the sets. That could be because they haven't actually shown us how he looks yet. That could be something that they are not showing the set he's in because of that. Don't really know. I just really hope that we get that minifigure of him, because it sounds like he's going to be an important character in the new movie. So yeah, that is basically all I have to say about all of the new sets. And right now I can't wait for September to get my hands on some of these sets, and especially I can't wait to actually see the movie in December, which will be amazing. And here in Sweden we don't have IMAX theater yet, but in October they are starting to build one. So I'm really hoping that the IMAX will be finished before Star Wars, so I actually can see it in the IMAX, because that would be so amazing. I want you guys to comment down below which set you're most excited for, and this is something I'm going to try to do in some videos. A bit of a challenge. If you can figure out how many times I've said, okay, let's let's look at some of the other sets. If you can figure out how many times I said that in this video, please comment below. That's just something fun I want to do. So yeah, that is all I have to say today, and please rate, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, and also follow me on my social media. I have a link to all of those down below in the description. So see you next time, guys.